You walk outside, and the world around you feels like a mixture of nature and technology. The trees planted alongside pathways are not just trees. They are engineered species capable of absorbing more carbon dioxide than normal plants. Some glow faintly at night, eliminating the need for street lamps. Others are connected to soil sensors that track moisture levels and nutrients, automatically signaling nearby irrigation systems when they need water. Grass grows between pathways not because someone planted it, but because the city's environmental system determined that a softer surface would reduce heat absorption and improve comfort for pedestrians. The air smells cleaner, yet there is a faint scent of synthetic fragrance in the wind. Automated air towers across the district quietly filter pollution like giant lungs. They draw dirty air through massive carbon sponges, separating harmful particles before releasing purified oxygen back into the city. Wildlife has returned in small forms. Birds, butterflies, and insects reappear because their habitats are now protected by technology rather than destroyed by it. The concrete jungle is slowly turning into a living biome. Far above you, in the sky, are digital displays projecting emergency warnings, transport patterns, and climate data. They are invisible most of the time, but they activate when needed. The clouds overhead are being monitored. Every movement tracked, every drop predicted. Rainwater harvesting tanks are installed on top of thousands of buildings, forming a network that stores billions of liters during storms and distributes them during droughts. Water is no longer wasted on lawns or fountains. Every drop is measured. As you board a tiny pod to travel to another district, the vehicle does not ask for a destination. It already read your calendar and heard your request via your wearable device. It drives silently, gliding through magnetic lanes beneath the road. You move at high speed without feeling motion. The pod communicates with other pods, forming a perfect flow, like fish swimming in formation. There are no traffic signals, no congestion, no risk. If a pedestrian suddenly appears on the road, sensors pick them up before humans even realize the danger. The pod slows without jolting. Safety is no longer a reaction. It is anticipation. While traveling, you glance at the skyline. Massive towers stretch upward like independent ecosystems. Some are residential, some commercial, some mixed. The windows are not simple glass. They are solar membranes that generate electricity while regulating light. The buildings talk to one another, exchanging surplus energy through invisible grid systems. Entire districts are powered by collaboration rather than external supply. Power plants still exist, but they serve as backups, not primary sources. In the education district, students are walking in groups, but they are not carrying books. Knowledge doesn't live on pages anymore. It lives in cloud ecosystems powered by decentralized AI systems that personalize learning. Children do not memorize formulas or dates. They learn how to ask the right questions, how to challenge bias, how to be creative, and how to make ethical decisions. AI handles the knowledge. Humans handle its purpose. The oldest method of teaching, lecturing, is nearly extinct. Teachers no longer stand at the front of a classroom. They collaborate with students in exploration-based learning labs. Kids learn by doing, constructing robots, designing eco-solutions, debating philosophical issues, working with AI assistants that help them visualize complex problems. Education is no longer designed to produce workers. It is designed to create thinkers. In 2050, humans are not preparing to compete with machines, but to coexist with them. Hospitals in the future do not smell of medicine or antiseptic. They are smaller, quieter. Most healthcare happens before illness begins. You walk through a medical center only when necessary. Nanorobots circulate inside your bloodstream, hunting precancerous cells and repairing tissue damage. Smart tattoos on your skin track vital signs and vitamin deficiencies. AI doctors analyze your body like a constantly updating database, predicting diseases based on real-time internal observations rather than waiting for symptoms. Pharmacists do not hand out pills. Medicine is 3D printed specifically for your DNA profile. Life expectancy is longer, but the additional years are not weak or painful. People in their 90s travel, work part-time, study, explore new careers, and participate in society. The concept of retirement has changed. People retire from jobs, not from life. Aging is slower because the body is no longer a waiting vessel for disease. It is repaired, maintained, optimized. Yet, despite all this progress, there are whispers about the cost of convenience, not economic, but human. As AI decides what you eat, where you work, how you travel, and how long you sleep, some people question if free will is fading. Autonomy is no longer rebellion, it is a luxury. You can choose to live offline, but it will cost you more, the way organic food costs more today. Choosing unpredictability, choosing to make mistakes, becomes a human privilege. There are activists who believe society is becoming too predictable. They form decentralized communities that grow food manually, communicate face-to-face, and live without automated decision-making. Some call them outdated, others call them guardians of humanity. The debate becomes philosophical. Does perfection improve life or sterilize it? Does efficiency kill emotion? Work transforms further. AI systems not only manage companies but innovate products. They design architecture, compose music, invent drugs, negotiate global trade. Humans still lead, but they lead not by controlling, but by curating. Your creative thought matters more than your labor. A simple idea, a vision, an imaginative concept can influence entire industries when paired with AI execution. Entertainment evolves too. Movies do not simply play on screens. They personalize themselves to the viewer, altering pacing, soundtrack, visual style based on emotional feedback from biometric sensors. Games adapt to your psychology, pushing your strengths and addressing your weaknesses. Virtual tourism allows people to explore historical events, lost civilizations, and extinct species through immersive simulations. Reality is no longer restricted to the physical world. Relationships transform as well. Distance matters less because communication becomes experiential. You can meet someone in a shared virtual environment, see their emotions projected, feel their presence through sensory feedback suits. Experience their laughter not as sound, but as simulated vibration. People fall in love without ever physically meeting. Marriage shifts from economic partnership to emotional compatibility measured by psychological algorithms. And yet, authentic love becomes more valuable, more rare, more cherished. Money changes. Cryptographic currencies run the economy. Central banks regulate markets with AI. People transact globally without physical banks. Work may not guarantee income. Instead, creativity, social contribution, and collaboration may define economic value. Universal basic income becomes common in many countries to ensure survival, while humans pursue creativity, community, or research. Meaning replaces necessity. Food culture evolves again. Restaurants no longer serve only recipes. They serve experiences. You can eat a meal based on your current mood. If you are stressed, the dish might change color, aroma, or texture to soothe your nervous system. Dishes are not simply food, they are emotional science. Some restaurants grow ingredients in clear glass chambers visible to diners, showing the life cycle of your meal. You witness your food being grown, harvested, prepared, and served in minutes. Environmental disasters are less catastrophic because prediction is precise. Early warning systems can calculate floods months before they happen. Forest fires are extinguished by drone swarms before they spread. Plastic-eating bacteria clean oceans. Artificial reefs help fish repopulate dying seas. The Earth itself is becoming repaired, slowly, deliberately. Yet, inequality still exists. Some people have access to premium enhancements, genetic upgrades, neurological boosters, emotional regulators. Others live ordinary lives. The definition of normal changes. An enhanced human may heal faster, think faster, resist illness, or process complex ideas. Society must decide how far enhancement should go. Should humans edit their children's genes to eliminate flaws? Or will flaws remain essential to humanity? The future is not a perfect utopia. It is a negotiation between progress and humanity, a world where technology does not replace humans, but challenges them to redefine themselves. A world where comfort is abundant, but meaning must be chosen. A world where intelligence surrounds us, but wisdom becomes our responsibility. Machines can build the future. Only humans can decide what that future should feel like.